Hello and welcome all you baseball fans for another installment of YSN Live Baseball. Ty Bartell on the call of tonight's action, interconference matchup between the AAC's Austintown Fitch Falcons coming in with a 5-1 record, hosting in the EBC's Alliance 1-2 record coming into today. For the Falcons, pitcher on the mound is going to be Jack Knight. We look at the defense around him. Donovan Bell Sullivan going to be catching. Joe Roth over at first. Carson Fuller at second. Mikey Shortino at short. Mason Petridis at third. Then in the outfield, Don Perry's in left. Brandon Popio in center. And Drew Kaschak out in right. Lineup that he's going to be facing today from Alliance goes as follows. Ty Young, Dylan Bell, Ryan Bruni, Rome Biggers, Eric Bennett, Austin Trusty, Braden Blatt, Kayvon Davis, and Carter Bergera.
Tonight, number 3, Carson Fuller, and in left field, number 9, Don Perry.
Falcons last playing on that Friday matchup against the Ursuline Irish. First loss of the season that the Falcons had suffered. It was 5-2 in that effort. 4 of those runs actually scoring in the first inning from Ursuline. So actually, you take that first inning out of the equation, Fitch won it 2-1 the rest of the way through, but that's baseball sometimes, and Ursuline jumped ahead early and never looked back as number 2 in the power rankings going into that one, continuing their momentum. Ty Young stepping into the plate. Batting from the left-handed side. As the first pitch strike is over for Jack Knight. 0-1 the count now. Knight, the big man, getting some playing time over at first throughout this season. As the righty kicks, fires, tries to go inside with it, misses. Ball 1. 1-1 the count now. As the Falcons have a decent amount of pitchers that they are trying to turn to ahead of obviously having the usual Jake Coral, Joe Roth on it. The Falcons have tried out Mason Petridis in this part. They've tried out Jack Knight. They've also given Frankie Pugliese some time. Of course, we know Brandon Popio can as well. Looking for a couple more arms to develop to really just give more depth to the arms of this Falcons team. You could always use that going in to the D1 tournament, as that one is hit off to left field, and reading it nicely and making the catch for out number 1. It was Don Perry, and it's a fly out to left to start the game as Ty Young is retired. To start, Dylan Bell now batting from the right side, takes aim against the Falcons right-hander in Knight. Lady Falcons already up to 3-0 over the Cardinal Mooney Cardinals on the softball side of things, going into 8-0 on that one, looking to get another victory. That one is live too on YSN. You can go find that one as well. Count runs 2-0 now, as missing with the first 2 pitches to Bell. Bell looking to get something started for his team, and that one misses as well. So a hitter's count for Dylan Bell as he'll look for something to pick out. The 3-0. That one bounces at the plate, and a 4-pitch walk has the Aviators with a 1-out base runner.
Number 25, Braden Bruni.
So Braden Bruni, 3-hole hitter today for the Aviators, getting his first at-bat. Fitch now up 4-0 as a bottom of the first inning explosion for the Falcons, continuing their momentum. As Knight tries to get that first pitch in there, missing on 5 consecutive now. As taking a step back and a deep breath on the mound is Knight. Taking his lead off first is Dylan Bell. Giving a glare over is Knight. He steps off the rubber. Bell retreats. cold day. What else is new? Early April baseball as continuing to seems like it gets colder each in game that we go out here. It's supposed to be getting warmer, it feels like, I believe, this week. We're supposed to be getting weather more in the 60s and 70s, but another damp, cold day here in Ohio, and a swinging strike and helping out Knight a little bit, as that looked like it was a ball, but Bruni went fishing in the other batter's box. See if that'll regain some confidence for the right-hander Knight, as the count now stands 2-1 for Bruni. Bruni, runner takes off and hit and run back on, as 2-2 the count. So Knight comes back to even the count after being down 2-0 as Bruni needing to go grab the ball was Donovan Bell-Sullivan. Get it back to the Falcon dugout. Home plate umpire addressing it as we come right back here with a 2-2 count. One down, runner at first. The pitch from Knight, swing and a miss. Strike one. Bell-Sullivan throw down to second, and they got him out. He came off the bag. Applying the tag and keeping it on him. That's what you're supposed to do, and that's what you're taught. Carson Fuller holds the tag on him for out number 3. 2 for 1. First strikeout on the day for Knight as they erase the early base runner. As 3 outs now for the top of the first. Falcons bats now coming up in the bottom half of the first right after this. YSNLive.com. Ty Bartell, don't go anywhere.
I've been in a lot of different departments. I love the customers. I'm like the mother hen, gotta take care of everybody, and that includes customers and employees. I try to make people feel comfortable when they come in because we are busy, but I try to welcome them and do whatever I can to expedite the customer I have in front of me to take care of the next one. My name's Chrissy Lilly. I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the first inning. Falcons bats coming up for the first time in this one. Mikey Shortino, Drew Kaschak, Joe Roth due up. Actually, let's take a look through the entire lineup. It is Mikey Shortino, Drew Kaschak, Joe Roth, Brandon Popio, Mason Petridis, Donovan Bell-Sullivan, Aiden Warmoth, Carson Fuller, and Dom Perry rounding things out in the lineup. On the mound today, it is Brennan Bell for the Aviators. Defense around him looks like this. Bruni is catching, Biggers at first, Bennett at second, Young at short, Blatt at third, then in the outfield, Davis and left, Bergera in center, and Donovan Bell in right, or Dylan Bell, excuse me, in right. Catch that, 7, I believe, B's in the starting defense, too. As losing the bat, as tipping the ball, first pitch swinging, Mikey Shortino. Get some more tar on that bat. And they're bringing out the towel. Get it all dried up. Josh Lowe getting the rest at third today. He's the bat dryer for the position in the dugout. No gloves for Shortino. after he sent his piece of lumber into the fence. 0-1 to count as Bell looking to match the scoreless first by Knight, misses with the 0-1 in the count now. So 1-1. That 1-1. And it goes low and in. 2-1 now the count. Mikey Shortino looking to lead things off here for the Falcons against the Aviators. Tips that one back to the netting. 2-2 the count now. Shortino getting a couple of fouls early on. With a count 2-2. Brennan Bell's pitch, that one. Hit out towards left center field. Was dropping in a hurry, but center fielder Bergera able to track it down for out number 1. Roll that out as a fly out to center for Shortino, as Drew Kashchak now coming up to bat for his first time. Kashchak batting with one down here against Bell. The righty kicks, aims, delivers as Kashchak fouls it way over the Alliance dugout for a long first strike, 0-1. As the count now 0-1 for Kashchak, trying to get some ducks on the pond. The pitch up high and a little tight, 1-1. Falcons suffering, like we said, their first loss of the season against the Irish, looking to bounce back now against the Aviators. Aviators registering a 1-2 record coming into today's contest. That one high up in the air. Sky pop over to first and retiring. Drew Kashchak is the first baseman. Biggers on the pop out to first base. Rome Biggers roamed over underneath the ball and able to retire Kashchak on the pop. Joe Roth now with 2 down, looking to get something started. Falcons at risk of going 1-2-3 to start. Ball 1, 1-0 to Roth. Brennan Bell takes aim into it, misses into the other's batter's box. 2-0 now. Going into the bottom of the second over at the softball side of things. Austintown leading it 4-0 in that one. Going in with an 8-0 record. As Roth looking to get a piece of it, going out towards left field and taking a peculiar route to track that down. Wind and breeze, and it's cold out too, so the ball traveling very oddly throughout that. But tracking it down ultimately was the left fielder Davis to get the third out of Roth, who has flown out to left field. 1-2-3 go the Falcons. We got one in the books, scoreless here at Richard L. Coppola Field in Austintown, Ohio. We'll be back top of the second. Aviators coming to bat right after this.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the second inning here. Rome Biggers, Eric Bennett, Austin Trusty due up in this top half of the inning for the Aviators. As on the mound, looks like Jack Knight back to pitch after a clean first inning. Biggers, the right-hander, steps in. First pitch to him, and that is a nice pitch indeed. 0-1 the count to start. Working ahead of the Aviators cleanup bat in today's lineup. The 0-1. Taking it inside, tried running it in. Ran it a little bit too much. Count evens at 1. 1-1 pitch as Biggers weak contact over to second. Fuller, gloves, Fields, throws, and Roth able to complete the out at first. Rule that a simple 4-3 for out number 1 of Biggers. Jack Knight getting the first out on a ground out. And there's one away now here in the second. Eric Bennett. Another righty stepping in now with one down. Knight wastes little time. Gets ahead in the count on the foul. Back to the fencing. 0-1. Knight with the 0-1 now. That one going into the turf. Ball 1. 1-1. Aviators, of course, playing in that tough Eastern Buckeye Conference that features big names such as West Branch, Salem, Marlington. Nice pitch, and that looked like a breaker that found the zone for a ball and a strike. And I tell you what, he's using that breaker in coinciding with the fastball today. It's going to be a tough guy to get out as a swing and a miss. Going to have to be a tough play down to first, and a safe call off the bag, they say. So erase the out, but recording the strikeout is Knight. There's a runner at first now.
Number 35, Austin Trusty.
Austin Trusty now with a runner at first and one down for the Aviators. Trusty, first pitch, looks it by for a ball, 1-0. Jack Knight delivers the 1-0 swing and a miss, 1-1. Knight gives a glare over at first, delivers to the plate, and delivers a beautiful strike. Gets ahead in the count now, 1-2. As Bennett taking his lead off first. Again, a quick glare over by Knight. Delivers to the plate. And did he go around? No, says he held up. Did the home plate umpire? No appeal from Bell Sullivan. Count evens now at 2 apiece. As Knight trying to work around the runner sitting at first, and is currently the go-ahead run. Knight looking to get the second out of the inning. Went to the other batter's box, didn't get a chase from Trusty that time as the count runs full. See if the runner Bennett will be off with the full count and only one down. Stays at first, and a called strike 3 looking for out number 2. As Jack Knight registers his 3rd K of the ball game. First one he's gotten looking as Braden Blatt. Right-handed dominant lineup today by the Aviators. As first pitch swinging by Blatt, and he fouls it off. Third base side, 0-1. Blatt trying to move that runner over, sitting at first with 2 down. As again into the turf, keeping in front of him nicely was Bell Sullivan for the first ball of the count. As Knight, the 1-1 pitch, nice location on the inner third, and that is a called strike 2, 1-2 now. Ahead in the count now, 1-2. Knight went low, didn't get any chase. Count evens at 2. Knight with some good misses, though, in these last couple of innings, especially towards the last couple outs in that first, but especially to start the second, locating his pitches and locating his misses even well. Runner takes off, gets it up high, throw down to second, and he got him! And another erasal by Donovan Bell Sullivan, his second one of the ball game, and it's going to leave at the plate now. It's going to be Braden Blatt to lead things off in the top half of the third for Alliance. As we go, bottom of the second, Falcons bats getting featured again right after this.
It's storm season,
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
and Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air,
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
online,
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
on social media, and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Mill Creek Metro Parks invites you to join them for a second season of Youth Deck Hockey, July 16th through August 27th. 8, 11, 14, and 17U players. Register now for 6 Saturday games and 1 scheduled practice each week at the Wick Recreation Area. Registration for the Adult League is also now being accepted. Sign up now and don't miss your chance to play deck hockey. Call today or visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome back, everybody. It is now the bottom of the second inning. Brandon Popio, Mason Petridis, Donovan Bell Sullivan due up in this half of the inning. As interestingly enough, we look back at that game, Brandon Popio had a couple of singles against the Irish, and he's actually been swinging a pretty hot bat coming into today's ball game. Leads things off. He's today's center fielder and also today's cleanup hitter. As Brennan Bell comes in for his second inning of work. First one off the catcher's glove and to the backstop, 1-0. Falcons making contact but hitting it into the air. 2 flyouts and a pop out in that first. Popio takes on the inside edge, missing for a ball, 2-0. Popio getting ahead in the count and look for his pitch to hit now. The 2-0 was swinging and hits a shot down the third base line, and it's going to be a leadoff single for Brandon Popio as that hot bat continues to sizzle, and you wonder how with the weather being as cold as it is. You got to figure Popio is saying, keep bringing on the cold weather. He's swinging it well in it. Another hit for Popio. 3 for 4 in his last 4 at-bats. So with the first hit in the ballgame by either side, Mason Petridis now steps in with a runner aboard. Still nobody down. Chance for the Falcons to get the first score on the board. First pitch low into the turf, and it looked like it bounced just in front of the plate for a ball, 1-0. Fitch in the bottom of the third on the softball side, still leading 4-0. Of course, you could catch that one on both the Cardinal Mooney and I believe the Fitch side on ysnlive.com. As right back here, Mason Petridis fouls that one off to the fencing, 1-1. As rain continuing to fall, not a heavy rain, a very light rain, but still cold, damp day in northeastern Ohio, and especially right here in Austintown, as that one finds the zone for a strike, and Brennan Bell gets himself ahead in this count now, 1-2. Looking to retire the first man of the inning, the 1-2, and that one again hit foul over the Aviator dugout. And we'll do it again at 1-2. Petridis digs in with the 1-2. Looking in is Bell, the 1-2. Swinging on that one, getting underneath it again. First base side giving way and letting it drop. Everyone called everyone off, and miscommunication on the Aviators side as the first baseman, Biggers, was actually looking like he was settling under it. You also had Bennett and Dylan Bell closing in from right field and second base. Biggers looks like he was settled under it, and then he gave way to somebody else who was calling him off, and then nobody picked up the ball. So one of those oddities in baseball where you don't want to say poor communication, but nonetheless, mental lapse for the Aviators. Lives to fight another pitch, but a swing and a miss. As you got to figure that time, Brennan Bell said, man, if you guys can't help me out, I just got to come in, do it myself. As he does, registers his first strikeout of the ball game, does Bell. And that is also the first out of the inning. With a swinging strikeout by Petridis, Donovan Bell Sullivan taking a first pitch ball, 1-0. Falcons trying to find some offense to generate here in the second. Runner takes off. Ball up high, 2-0, sliding in, and a safe call on the other side as a swipe of second is Popio. So with the count 2-0, Donovan Bell Sullivan has a runner in scoring position now for the Falcons. Looking to bring him home. The 2-0 to the catcher, and he fouls that one back, getting underneath it, 2-1. Fitch, like we said, 5-1 record coming into today. Getting their 7th game on the season, and got to figure that's probably some of the most played in the area for baseball. Had that discussion on Running Point today from 12 to 2 about turf fields. As that one off of the glove and taking off the third, getting there without a throw, standing is Brandon Popio. And the count 3-1 with a runner now 90 feet away. That's the go-ahead run for the Falcons. But turf field, obviously the old-timey baseball fans going to appreciate the dirt and grass classic look. But there's no question the turf fields of the Austintown Falcons baseball and softball team has been truly beneficial to the number of games they've been able to get in. That one misses the point as coming home with the score, and that one misses as well, turning the corner at first and getting back on the bag safely over at first was Bell Sullivan. So that is a walk and a run scored for the Falcons, and it is now 1-0 Fitch. As a chopper, foul, strike one. As Aiden Warmoth getting the DH spot today for the pitcher Jack Knight. As his first pitch he was swinging on, he fouled it off to third base side. Runner at first is now Donovan Bell Sullivan as the Falcons have taken a 1-0 lead to start. 0-1 here to Warmoth, and he takes that one inside and low. It looked like ball one. Fitch now taking a 5-0 lead in the bottom of the third on the softball side of things. Looking to go 9-0 are the Falcons in today's contest, getting a large number of games under their belt already. That one runs low too. After a first inning of pitching rather sharp by Brennan Bell, struggling with his command, and you got to wonder how wet that baseball is getting right now with the rain. It's picking up. Fingers are getting cold because temperature, you got to figure too, folks. I don't remember the exact temperature coming into today, but I think it was hovering right just over 40 degrees, maybe 41 to 43. But it is cold. Hands are wet. Unis are wet. I mean, and there's also a little bit of a wind chill that's blowing through. Not a steep wind by any means, but still a wind chill nonetheless. So cold hands out there on the mound, and you can kind of see it too, as laboring with his command, Brennan Bell. As the count 3-1 goes swinging at it, did Warmoth. The count runs full. Breaker has some connection to it though, as he used the breaking ball and had a little bit of control and a comfort with that. Got Warmoth to swing in it, bite, looking for the fastball. Count full and fouling it off. Taking off for a second that time was Donovan Bell Sullivan. He's going to have to retreat to the bag at first, as we'll do it again with the count full. On even the coldest and rainiest of days, though, with a lot of cancellations that happen around the area, both Fitch baseball and softball going off without a hitch as another walk, and runners advance on the full count walk. So back-to-back walks now by Brennan Bell, has runners at first and second with only one down. Carson Fuller now with a runner in scoring position, 2-1, looking to continue this inning. Fuller had an RBI in that game against Ursuline, sac fly RBI. Has another opportunity here. First pitch to him, and that is in there for a strike. Looked like right at the letters. Good delivery by Bell, 0-1. As that one low, 1-1. Fitch doubling their lead, now 8-0. Runner at third in the bottom of the third. As the softball team continuing to look dominant. Number one seed in the power rankings week to week. As we look for them going into week 2 for those power rankings to drop to see if that Falcons softball team has remained at the top of the list. Fuller now working a 2-1 count. This Falcons team on the baseball side ranked number 7 last week. And after a decent week with only a loss to number 2 Ursuline, look to see where and if the Falcons have been featured on the baseball power rankings going into week 2. You'll have to see how the voters voted when that drops, of course, on our social media platforms. Going up and swinging, Carson Fuller makes the count even, as that was ball 4 to load the bases. Looking to redeem himself now is Fuller with the count full and 2 on, 1 down. The payoff by Bell and ripping it down the third base line and into the corner. Coming around with 1 run to score. Donovan Bell Sullivan gets in, sliding into third safely. is Warmoth, and into second base with a double, Carson Fuller. That's why he didn't want to take ball 4. Swung at ball 4, said I wanted something in the zone. Deposited it into left field, doubled the Falcons' lead. It's 2-0 Fitch now. Dom Perry with a couple in scoring position. Looking to continue the roll. He takes a first pitch ball, 1-0. Dom Perry, 1 for 3 with a single against the Ursuline Irish on Friday. Takes that ball up, 2-0. Now to Perry. Missing, 3-0 now. At risk of loading the bases, but Dom Perry can look for his pitch to hit to try to turn it over to the top as Mikey Shortino has now moved to the on-deck circle. The 3-0 to Perry, taking all the way, and he looked a strike into the catcher's glove. That was Brunei. 3-1 now is the count. That one fouled back for Perry, and the third consecutive full count drawn by Falcons hitting. .43 pitches is the pitch count right now on Bell through these 2 innings, and that one hit into the air and out of play. Giving it a look out there in right field was Dylan Bell, but ultimately out of play it went, and we'll do it again with the count full. Big opportunity for the Falcons with 2 ducks on and only 1 down. Got to figure Fitch looking for at the minimum 1 more run. Payoff pitch, and Dom Perry hits it out towards left center field and able to track it down. Or actually just out in left field, I should say, was Davis for out number 2. Came running in to make that play and just too risky to send the runner at third, so they held him there for out number 2. Mikey Shortino now with a chance to try to bring these runs home. Flew out to center, his first time up, Mikey Shortino. Couple of RBIs on the base paths are his opportunity. First pitch, and that one past the catcher's glove, but holding up Warmoth at third as the count now 1-0. Count now 1-0. Pitch delivered. Shortino high and tight takes it 2-0 now. Still have a base open at first, so don't have to be hyper aggressive if you fall behind in this one, as Bell has. Does have Drew Kaschak waiting in the on-deck circle. If Shortino is to reach, who goes swinging at that one, sounds like he got a little piece of it. Count now 2-1. As Mikey Shortino awaits his 2-1. Swings, hits at third base side and past the third baseman. Gonna bring one home. Second run chugging. He hits to the plate. Mikey Shortino takes second with a 2 RBI double. It's 4-0 Falcons.
Batting the right fielder, number 11, Drew Kaschak.
Believe going to be ruled a 2 RBI double for Mikey Shortino, and a big one that has also doubled the Falcons' lead as Fitch has hung a big 4 spot here in the bottom of the first. Taking a ball 1-0 is Drew Kaschak. Popped out to first, his first time up. Kaschak now with an RBI opportunity to continue this inning for Fitch, who takes it up high 2-0. As the 2-0 inner third, missing into the plate and into the batter's box of Kaschak, 3-0. With a count 3-0, Kaschak looking all the way. It's in there for a strike, 3-1. As Brennan Bell's 3-1 delivery taking again, and he gets back into the count with it running full. A lot of pitches being thrown this inning, though, from Bell, as another full count. As the full count pitch is ball 4 and a walk. Runners now occupy first and second.
First baseman number 4, Joe Roth.
Joe Roth now taking aim, flew out to left. His first time up. He'll have a couple of ducks on the pond this time around with 2 down here in the bottom of the second. As first pitch taken for a ball, 1-0. And swinging on the 1-0, Roth fouls it to the first base box. Lions first base coach able to field the ball that time. It's 1-1 now. Rain picking up, it sounds like, outside. As the count 1-1. And inside at the shoelaces, both runners to advance now. Roth going to have a couple in scoring position with a 2-1 count. Roth to reach. Brandon Popio, the man who started the inning with a single, has moved back to the on-deck circle. 2-1 to Roth. And swinging that back to the fencing, and Popio gets it off the ricochet. It's 2-2. Bell laboring through, just trying to get the final out of this second inning. Lead 4-0, the 2-2 into the turf, and another full count by Falcons. Batting drawn now. 58 pitches now registered for Bell, and you got to figure a large majority of that coming this inning. Roth depositing it towards right, and it goes into the glove. What a play out there in right field by Dylan Bell. Roth definitely squaring it up and hitting a nice shot. That was right at the warning track in front of the 313 mark, but ultimately it is out, number 3. Falcons hang a 4 spot here in the bottom of the second, highlighted by a 2 RBI Mikey Shortino double. As Falcons take a lead after 2's in the books, we head to the top of the third. Aviators bats coming back up right after this.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Welcome back, everybody, as we go to the top of the third inning now, as it is Braden Blatt, Kayvon Davis, Carter Bergera due up for the Aviators in this top of the third. Jack Knight back out on the mound, 2 innings pitched already for the right-hander as he's looking for a third. First pitch is a ball, 1-0 to Braden Blatt. Braden Blatt was in the batter's box at the end of last inning, when stealing Eric Bennett down at second was Donovan Bell Sullivan, his second caught stealing of the ball game. As that one bounces in, and now you see it on the other side with Jack Knight. Rain picking up a little bit colder, struggling with commands out of the gate now to Blatt. Blatt's 3-0. He takes it, and it's in there for a strike from Knight. Count now 3-1. Swing and a miss, 3-2 now. Jack Knight comes back with a couple quality pitches. Has a chance to get this first out now. Shakes off Bell Sullivan, the payoff. And inside it goes, losing the handle on that one and losing the runner by the way of the walk, as Braden Blatt is on first, nobody down. Kayvon Davis going to get his first look now with a runner at first. Courtesy runner looks like coming in, though, for the Aviators. Courtesy runner is in there for a strike. 0-1. I believe the courtesy runner coming in is Chris Hall. That one finding the zone as well. Back-to-back strikes, 0-2. 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Another strikeout for Knight, his 4th of the ball game, and that is out number 1 here in the top of the third. Kayvon Davis retired on strikes. Carter Bergera up to bat now before turning it over to the top. First pitch swinging, and it's a foul tip strike. Jack Knight dealing again with a runner aboard. 0-1 to the 9-hole hitter, missing. Throw down to first by Bell Sullivan, keeping him close and getting back there safely is the runner Hall. Donovan Bell Sullivan showing off the arm a couple of times, like we said. Caught a couple stealing already on the base paths. 1-1 delivery to him, as that one is in there for a strike to Bergera. 1-2. Jack Knight, the 1-2 swing and a miss, back-to-back Ks for Knight, and really speeding that one up, it seemed like. Brought it above the letters, and it definitely seemed like it was going with a little extra zip on it. 5 Ks now for Knight. Ty Young, top of the order. Back up, flew out to right, his first time up. As first pitch, a ball to Young, 1-0. Jack Knight delivers, that 1-0. Finds the zone, 1-1 now. After the leadoff walk, Knight striking out 2 in a row. Looking for the final out here in the third. That one hit out towards second. Carson Fuller takes it on one bounce. Throw over to first for out number 3. Nice play by Carson Fuller to retire the Aviators. They leave one on. Can't get it around to score. 4-0. Falcons still leading it as we head to the bottom half. Falcons bats coming up after this.
Working with your family can be stressful at times, but because they're family, you know that you're going to get a loving, honest answer, even when things don't make sense, to any problem. Dealing with Medicare can be confusing and overwhelming. That's why here at Myers Family Insurance, we do our best to give you honest and caring answers to all of your questions. Family, like Medicare, isn't always perfect, but when you put others first, the results can be amazing.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the bottom of the third inning here at Richard L. Coppola Field. New pitcher on the mound, it's Braden Blatt for the Alliance Aviators. He is coming in from third base. And now taking over on the mound. As I also believe coming in to play third base is number 9, Curtis Taylor. As Brandon Popio leads things off for the second consecutive inning. And swinging on that one, and just another base hit. Brandon Popio continues to swing the hot bat. He's 2 for 2 in this one, complementing the 2 base hits he had against the Irish. As Mason Petridis now. Mason Petridis. Runner at first. Popio getting back to first safely after the throw over. Nobody down here. Bottom of the third inning, opening up nicely for the Falcons. Looking to add some more runs to their lead. Pitch high and tight. Petridis almost dropped the bat. count now. 1-0. As Petritas takes that one up high again, 2-0. Taking all the way and working a 3-0 count now is Mason Petritas. Struck out swinging, like we said, first time up. That was against Brennan Bell. First look against Blatt. Taking that for a walk, and now 2 aboard.
Now stepping in the catcher, number 24, Donovan Bell Sullivan.
So runners now aboard at first and second. Aiden Warmoth walked his first time up. Falcon softball team now 13-0. They lead the Cardinal Mooney Cardinals. Big lead for the number 1 ranked softball team under the YSN Power Rankings. Yo, 1. Squaring back to bunt, pulling it back. Runners going to advance, and they both get there safely at second and third. So the count 1-1, still nobody out, and a chance for the Falcons to get a couple more runs registered here in the bottom of the third. I believe the 10-run rule always in effect, especially this year too, for the OHSA and baseball and softball games. That's leading by 10 after 5 complete results in a victory. With a count 2-1, Donovan Bell Sullivan hits that one right up in the infield. It's a sky pop as it drops in on the infield and safe as it remains there. As gray baseball, gray sky, wet, cold, and it drops. That's the second one dropping in on Alliance today. Temporarily, do we? I think we'll rule the. Yeah, I guess you can rule that an infield single. Drops in. Didn't technically hit any glove. It dropped in. And anything in the air, I guess. I mean, like you said, can you guarantee anything that's being caught? Unless if it were to hit a glove, I think you could charge an error on it. Bag's full. Nobody down too, as a opportunity for Aiden Warmoth to get some runs home, and the count 2-0. We're going to take a time on the mound. Thank our friends real quick over at WRS Wealth Advisors, as this mound visit is brought to you by our friends over there.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Right back here at Richard L. Coppola Field. Situation bases full for the Fitch Falcons. Aiden Warmoth at the plate with a 2-0 count. Nobody down in this bottom of the third. Falcons looking to get some more runs across. Pitcher Braden Blatt comes set, the 2-0. And swinging at that 2-0, Warmoth fouls it back, 2-1. Fitch looking for another big-time hit to get them a commanding lead in this one. Pitch above the head of Warmouth, the DH in today's contest, as he has a hitter's count 3-1 with nowhere to put him. Big pitch coming up for Blatt. The 3-1. And it's up high and working a walk and an RBI with that walk is Aiden Warmouth. He's walked twice now.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3, Carson Fuller.
Carson Fuller had an RBI double his last plate appearance. He has a chance for a whole lot more with the bags full, still nobody out. Stepping in. First pitch, he's swinging, tries to bloop it into center, and that one gets tracked down. Everyone stays, throws it back into the infield, and recovering it is Blatt. Fly out to center for Carson Fuller. Dom Perry flew out to left his first time up. Bags full, still only one down. As the count 1-0, Dom Perry takes. Trying to find the zone. It's not in there. 2-0. Perry can turn it over to Mikey Shortino, who awaits in the on-deck circle. Falcons occupy every base. Coming set is Blatt. The 2-0. Tight inside 3-0. Fitch already scratching across, 1 run on the RBI walk by Aiden Warmouth in this inning. Chance to add a couple more. Carson Fuller tried to do it, flew out to center, was the first out of the inning, and now Dom Perry with the bags full. He takes that pitch looking, I don't think anything was getting him to swing on that one. Count now 3-1. 13-0, 2 down, I believe, in that 5th inning. Softball team looking to finish it in 5 against Mooney are the Fitch Falcons softball team. As that one in there, couple of pitches find the zone by Blatt. Count runs full, and this pitch is for all the marbles coming up. Bags full, 3-2 count, 1 away. Looking for a key second out, the payoff. Taking all the way and taking another walk and another run scratched across for the Falcons. RBI walk for Dom Perry. Mikey Shortino flew out to center and had a big 2 RBI double in that 2nd inning. And now he has a chance for some more RBIs on the day. Falcons shortstop digging in from the right-handed side of the plate with the bags full, still only 1 down. Falcons hanging 2 more on the Aviators here. Swinging on that first pitch, and what a play. Stepping on the bag, throw down to home plate, and a double play. What a play out there at third as they put in Curtis Taylor, and he manufactured a couple of outs himself there. Double play ends the inning, not before Falcons get a couple more across. 6-0, Fitch leading it. We have 3 in the books. Top of the 4th inning right after this.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
This tax season is the perfect time for you to turn your tax refund into a vehicle at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I will be with you every step of the way. This tax season, don't miss out on the car you want and the worry-free experience you deserve.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
Mill Creek Metro Parks invites you to join them for a second season of Youth Deck Hockey, July 16th through August 27th, 8, 11,
To get a bit of an update over at the softball field, 13-0 Falcons are victors over Mooney, the second no-hitter of the season for Sidney Watts, thrown in a 13-strikeout performance. Falcons move to 8-0. Watts moves to 7-0 on the season as, wow. I mean, folks, I don't say it too often, or I do, I should say, about getting out to the ballpark. But to really reiterate it here with this Falcons team and both the baseball and softball team, you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't get out to this ballpark. I know the weather's not the greatest, but baseball and softball always going on here. And there's something special brewing over there, especially with that softball side and with that freshman in that circle. Second no-hitter of the season. She did it earlier this year against Harding. She does it again against Mooney. As a first pitch swinging. 0-1. Right back here, you want to talk about some good pitching, though. Jack Knight pitching a heck of a ball game here. So Ryan Bruni with a 1-1 count on him now. 3-hole hitter. Dylan Bell led things off, flew out to left. It's Bruni, and then Rome Biggers due up after this for the Aviators. 1-2 pitch hit out towards center, and gets right past the glove of Shortino. Tried to get it, but finding some grass, and I believe the first base hit for Aviator batting. And Bruni gets it with one down. Rome Biggers grounded out to second his first time up. As pitch up high to Biggers, 1-0. Knight going 3, scoreless to this point. Out to pitch the fourth. Looking real good on the mound for the Falcons. That one missing the mark. It's 2-0. Up high, 3-0. Knight now falls behind of the batter Biggers. Got it, Jack. Knight retiring the first out of this inning, allowing Bruni aboard by way of the single, the 3-0, all the way in there for a strike, 3-1. Count sitting at 3-1. The pitch that bounces into the turf behind Bell Sullivan. Losing track of it as runners advance anyway. It's first and second on ball 4 and still 1 down. The walk of Biggers brings up Eric Bennett. Struck out but reached on an error the last time up. As that one ball into the turf, both runners advance again. It's second and third. 1-0 now. Want to know the count? Eric Bennett has a chance to bring a couple home. The pitch into the turf, 2-0 as Knight labors with his command a bit here in the fourth. That one bounces as well. At risk of loading the bases up with the count 3-0 to Bennett. Austin Trusty waits in the on-deck circle, 3-0. That one misses the mark and the bags are now full. Gonna draw a meeting on the mound at least with the catcher. No, Coach Paris also coming out. Bullpen getting warmed up. See if there's going to be a change, as this particular meeting on the mound going to be brought to you by Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods.
When looking for home design inspiration, don't just be inspired, be Baird inspired. Whether new or remodeling, Baird Brothers has the latest trends like shiplap to refresh your home. Go from inspiration to installation with our wide selection of in-stock American hardwoods. From the rustic charm of antique oak to the warmth of traditional cherry, Baird Brothers has what you need to make your home inspiring. Baird Brothers, our family's heritage, your family's home.
Right back here, top of the fourth, 1 down, bags full for Alliance, and the first pitch to Curtis Taylor in for Braden Blatt is a ball. As Taylor from the right-handed side awaits the 1-0. Up high, 2-0 now. As there is action in the Falcons bullpen. Getting a guy warmed up with a 6-0 lead. Fitch trying to maintain that swing and a miss, strike one. Getting back in the count here against Taylor is Jack Knight. 2-1 pitch. Looking to get back in. No call at the plate, and the count now 3-1. No help by the home plate umpire. Curtis Taylor to look for something he could pick out now. 3-1. Bounces it in, and the Lions Aviators are on the board with a walk and RBI that time by the catcher Blatt.
Number 10, Braden Blatt.
So Curtis Taylor draws a walk and an RBI. As Braden Blatt, I should say. Braden Blatt actually staying in at third. The switch, I believe, was at the designated hitter spot, Austin Trusty, for Curtis Taylor. Or they moved Curtis Taylor to third, Braden Blatt to DH is what the switch was. as the count 2-0, excuse me, on Blatt now with the bag still full. Alliance on the board, 6-1 now. Two-0, and finding the zone that time for a strike. 2-1 now. Awaiting 2-1. That one fouled off third base side, and with a pair of strikes on him now, 2-2 the count for Braden Blatt. Opportunity for the Aviators to get in this one, as now the tying run has moved into the on-deck circle. Blatt just looking to continue this inning with only one down. Count 2-2 the pitch from Knight. And bouncing that one at about 60 feet. Count runs full. Everything on the line. Payoff. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And a drop of the ball, though. So no. Keep it right here. Foul tipped. Still only one down. That was out three. But a foul tip did get a piece of it. Swing and a tip. That one swung on and fouled again as Braden Blatt put up a heck of an at-bat, staying alive to fight another pitch. Still only one down. Big hit here for the Aviators. Can get them some runs back in this one. Down by 5 against Fitch. 3-2. And that one misses the mark and the full count walk. And now 2 score. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here on the mound, as Jack Knight able to go 3 1/3, 2 score on him, as he is responsible for the guys on base. Tying run has moved to the plate in Kayvon Davis as we go for the pitching change. We'll take a break right after this. YSNLive.com.
If you can dream it, you can live it. Enjoy outdoor living at its finest with outdoor furniture at Shealy's. Whether hosting picnics or dining al fresco, with outdoor dining sets, you can bring family and friends together. You can create an outdoor oasis for your patio or deck, perfect for relaxing summer evenings. And unwind under the stars when you cozy up to a nice fire. Savor the season with outdoor living at Shealy's. Shealy's, proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Cleveland Guardians.
Mill Creek Metro Parks invites you to join them for a second season of Youth Deck Hockey, July 16th through August 27th. 8, 11, 14, and 17U players. Register now for 6 Saturday games and 1 scheduled practice each week at the Wick Recreation Area. Registration for the Adult League is also now being accepted. Sign up now and don't miss your chance to play deck hockey. Call today or visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
'21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens. On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
Welcome back, everyone. Pitching change on the mound for the Austintown Fitch Falcons is for Frank Pugliese. Coming on for Jack Knight, who, like we said, went 3 1/3, coming into a little bit of a jam. Bags full, only one down. First pitch bouncing in front of Kayvon Davis, the batter. Davis struck out swinging his only time up today, as he is representing the tying run at the plate. 1-0. That one misses, and quickly jumping ahead 2-0 is Davis. As Kayvon Davis takes aim, that 2-0, missing the mark. Runner thought about coming home, but holds up ultimately at third as the count now runs to 3-0. As Pugliese looking to get back in the count. Davis ahead 3-0. The pitch. Taking it high and tight, and another walk RBI scored for Alliance has gotten them to cut this deficit in half. Carter Bergera struck out swinging his last time up. He now represents the go-ahead run on the plate as the tying run has moved to first. First pitch missing for a ball, 1-0. And Falcon pitching just struggling to find the strike zone right now, hurting them to the tune of 3 on with 3 in already. The 1-0. Finding the zone and getting back in the count. Frank Pugliese, 1-1. That one is popped up. First base side, and now down in the count, 1-2 is Carter Bergera. Ty Young has moved into the on-deck circle for the Aviators, top of the order for Alliance in Young. The 1-2 to Bergera, bouncing that one in at about 45 feet, and the throw, holding it rather, is Donovan Bell Sullivan as the count evens at 2. First baseman Kayvon Davis. Mental lapse, you think, was about halfway down to second, but his man on second was nowhere but he was on the bag as well, already occupied. That one is low, and the count now runs full. Chance for another run to score by way of the walk here for the Aviators, the payoff. And that one misses, and another run going to come home. 4 scored by the Aviators, all coming home on walks. Make that 6 consecutive walks, I believe, now for Falcon pitching. Led off with a base hit by Brunei, and 6 consecutive walks already has the Alliance Aviators within a pair of the Falcons. Another pitching change in for Fitch as the go-ahead run now on base, tying run in scoring position, 6-4, and our pitching change looks to be for Stephen Palmer. Number 10 coming out onto the mound. The right-hander going to get some warm-up pitches as this pitching change is going to be brought to you by Sheely's.
If you can dream it, you can live it. Enjoy outdoor living at its finest with outdoor furniture at Sheely's. Whether hosting picnics or dining al fresco, with outdoor dining sets, you can bring family and friends together. You can create an outdoor oasis for your patio or deck, perfect for relaxing summer evenings. And unwind under the stars when you cozy up to a nice fire. Savor the season with outdoor living at Sheely's. Sheely's, proud partner of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Cleveland Guardians.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
This tax season is the perfect time for you to turn your tax refund into a vehicle at Greenwood Chevrolet. I'm Tracy, and I will be with you every step of the way. This tax season, don't miss out on the car you want and the worry-free experience you deserve.
Stephen Palmer on the mound to pitch for the Falcons. Bags full for Alliance, who trail by 2, but they have the go-ahead run now sitting at first. First pitch is a strike in there from Palmer. 6 consecutive walks by Falcons pitching, drawn by the Aviators, has now scored 4 runs, all 4 coming in on walk RBIs. That pitch misses the mark, 1-1. As Palmer looking to stop the bleeding here happening in the top half of the fourth, a long top half, as that one hit on the mark towards right. Kaschak reads it for the out. The throw home, and it's a pretty nice throw by Kaschak. Everyone stays where they are. A key second out now for the Falcons, as Ty Young flies out to right. Dylan Bell flew out to left in his day today, coming up for his third at-bat. Base hit could potentially score the tying run, sitting at second. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. Count standing at 1-0. Dylan Bell looking to bring home the tying run here in the fourth. And that one, weak contact, hit on the infield. Reading it and making the catch over at third is Mason Petrides for out number 3. Aviators bring 4 home and leave the bags loaded, as it's become a 2-run ball game here. Bottom of the fourth we go. Fitch looks to respond right after this. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com. Don't go anywhere.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
The environment in the hospital can be very intense for a patient. Being able to put a smile on their face brightens up my day. I go to Youngstown State University and my passion is nursing. What I love about studying nursing is that it takes you out of the classroom and into the lab. It's really hands-on. The professors here push you to be your absolute best, so if you want it, you gotta work hard for it. I am so excited about my future. I'm Shantiana and I am why I'm proud.
Your teams work hard and give it all they've got. Well, so does ours, because 21 Sports and YSN give you extra effort when covering local sports. 21 Sports and YSN, winning coverage of our Valley's teams.
Welcome in, everybody. Bottom of the fourth inning. Drew Kaschak, Joe Roth, Brandon Popio due up here in the inning. as Braden Blatt is on the mound again, staying on to pitch. Gave up a couple of runs in that bottom half of the third inning, which ultimately proved to be crucial going forward as a 4 spot in the top half of the fourth by Alliance, as the Falcons leading by just that margin of 2 runs. As Blatt, first pitch to Kashchak here, finds the zone for a strike, 0-1. Kashchak popped out to first and walked in today's contest. Pitches a ball, 1-1. Rain lightly brewing around earlier in the game has looked like, or it feels like it has come to almost a complete stop now outside. So we'll see what that means for the future of the ball game. But biggest thing is if we could get 5 in the books, even if the rain does decide to rear its ugly head, then we still can say we have this one in the books for a team either way. 2-1 now, the count to Drew Kashchak in a 6-4 Falcons lead. As that one grounded out to short, throw over, and it's messed up there as Kashchak gets there safely at first. Leadoff base hit for Drew Kashchak. Now Joe Roth flew out and also flew out to left and flew out to right, excuse me. Couple of flyouts on the day for Roth. He takes a first pitch for a ball, 1-0.
Right center gap.
Low for a ball, 2-0. As the Falcons looking for a response inning after the 4-run spot put up by the Aviators. Braden Blatt, deep breath on the mound, kicks, delivers 2-0, swinging it right back is Roth. Just underneath it, 2-1 the count now. Still nobody down here in the bottom of the fourth. Blatt comes set. The righties 2-1. And that one is popped back and out of play. Count now.
Line drop somewhere, Joe.
2-2. Count 2-2 for Roth with Kashchak at first. Nobody down as Blatt comes set, delivers, and that one tipped back. And we'll do it again at 2s. Count now 2-2. The pitch to Roth. Taking up high, and the count runs full. Good eye by Roth. See if the runner Kashchak going to be off at first. From all knowledge on the inside, some speed sitting out there. See if he'll take off on the payoff. Blatt Comes set, taking off his cash jack, and it is ball 4 anyway. So everybody's safe on the walk. And runners now at first and second, still nobody out. Brandon Popio, 2 singles on the day. Already a successful day for the Falcons center fielder, looking to continue his success. Had a couple hits against Ursuline, too. Like we said, coming into today, bat's been red hot, and it's continued to stay hot. Contributed to a lot of swings early in the count. He's being aggressive and jumping on pitches that he likes early. And he does so again, and he pulls again and drops it in again. 3 for 3 day for Brandon Popio on another single, and he's just feeling it. And that ball, baseball looking like the size of a beach ball right now. Bags are full for Falcons and nobody out. Mason Petridis steps in with the bags full now. First pitch to Petridis is a ball, 1-0. As Petridis ducks on the pond everywhere. The 1-0 swing and a miss. 1-1. Falcons looking to bring some more home here. They were scoring in the last couple innings, have yet to bring one home, but they are threatening, getting the first 3 aboard, and a time called at the plate by Petridis. As Blatt trying to work out of the trouble here in the bottom of the first, the 1-1. That one bounces in 2-1 now. Mason Petridis trying to retake that lead. That sat as much as 6 for Fitch earlier in this ball game. 2-1. Swinging at that, hitting it right to short. They're going to go home to cut off a runner. Safe at the plate, coming off of the bag. At catcher, everybody's safe. Bring one home for the Falcons. Hustle play that time. Donovan Bell Sullivan walking a single in today's contest. Falcons leading 7-4. He takes a ball up high, 1-0. With the count 1-0, the pitch in there for a strike to Bell Sullivan, 1-1. Blatt trying to limit the damage here and get his offense back out on the field as they were able to draw it within 2. Now the deficit back to 3. Donovan Bell Sullivan tried getting a hold of it. Weak contact foul on it, 1-2. Nowhere to put them. Bags full, nobody out. Aviators desperately searching for their first out of the inning. One across already here in the bottom of the 4th for the Falcons. 1-2 pitch coming up for Donovan Bell Sullivan as he takes it bouncing in. Looked at about 56 feet. That one bounced in there. Curveball that curved a bit too much. The count runs to 2s. as Blatt again set the 2-2. All the way taken, called, strike 3. Big strikeout for Blatt, his first since entering the ball game, and that one gets the Aviators a big first out now. And Donovan Bell Sullivan. Aiden Warmouth walked twice. One of those brought home a run, so he got an RBI to his name today. Has a chance to do the same thing here if he uses that good eye at the plate. First pitch to him, he takes it a ball inside 1-0. Warmouth getting, I believe, one of his first starts on the young season. First one today, first start on the season. Started at DH, and that's where he's been for the entirety of this ball game. He's come through big. Doesn't have a registered at bat, but he has a couple registered plate appearances, and he's got an RBI on the day as well. Count goes to 1-1 for him. Carson Fuller has moved into the on-deck circle. As the 1-1 to Warmouth. Over the head of Warmouth, 2-1. Blatt came in to pitch for Brennan Bell, who went those first 2 innings, but his pitch count was touching the 60s after the second, laboring through that second lot of full counts in that one. So we see featured Blatt as Warmouth sent a screamer towards the Falcons dugout, but I don't know, did it ever make it into the dugout, or did it just bounce around the and knocked on the door, but never entered into the dugout as the count runs to 2s with 1 down. As Warmouth awaits his 2-2 from Blatt. That one bouncing in, and again running 3-2. Don't be a prisoner of the moment, and you don't want to say anything too drastic, but you've seen a really good eye at the plate today from Warmouth, and I mean, obvious to say with the 2 walks, but again, working a full count. Not going to swing at anything that he doesn't like. The payoff. Looking there, and he takes another walk. He knows where his strike zone is as he works home his second RBI by way of the walk. You might not get a registered at bat on the season. You might just a lot of plate appearances for Warmouth. Carson Fuller. Carson Fuller hit a RBI double and flew out to center in his day today. Bags full again for him. I believe that's the second consecutive inning now. Bags full for Fuller. Fuller looking to empty the bags, though, as he swings towards third. And off of the third baseman's glove. Going to be a tough play at the bag. Safe call at the plate. Running home. Not even watching. Another run scoring. And there's another one going to third. As misplay brings home 2 more for the Falcons. It is now, I believe, 10-4 Falcons. Has hung another 4 spot, and we talked about responding. That's exactly what Fitch has done here. In the bottom half of the 4th, answered the 4 runs scored by Alliance in the top half of this frame. Runner takes off for a second and going to get there safely without a throw is Carson Fuller, so give him the steal. Dom Perry up to bat, still only 1 down, and runners now at second and third. Dom Perry, runners, couple in scoring position for him. Trying to bring up that top of the order. 1-0, hit out towards second. Gloved, gonna just have to take that out at first. Made it a tough play, and they say just got him. Perry does bring home another run for the Falcons. It's 11-4. That RBI is the second for Perry on the day. Mikey Shortino flew out to center. Has a 2 RBI double and grounded into a double play on the day. Shortino with a runner at third and 2 down now. But an 11-4 lead. Falcons hang a 5 spot. And now lead stands at 7. That one, Shortino swinging on the first pitch, hits it out towards right. Going to be a tough play. Running in to make the catch, though. Out there in right is Bell for out number 3. Falcons hang a 5 spot in the bottom of the 4th. We have 4 in the books. 11-4 is the lead. Falcons leading it. We go to the top half of the 5th right after this.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
Top of the 5th inning we go. It is Ryan Bruni, Rome Biggers, Eric Bennett. That is 3-4-5 in the Aviators lineup due up as Palmer, Stephen Palmer, back out on the mound. He got the last 2 outs of that 4th. He's on to pitch the 5th. First pitch swinging. Single bounce towards third as stepping into it is Petrides, but in and out of the glove at first as Joe Roth trying to make another purchase at the First Direct Bank of Mark Roth probably after this game for a new glove after that is going to be the excuse. So reaching there is Alliance's Bruni. Rome Biggers grounded out to second and walked on the day. First pitch misses for a ball, 1-0. As the 1-0 bouncing in, 2-0 now. As 3-0 finding the zone for a strike, 3-1 now. No action right now in the Falcons bullpen. I think it's Stephen Palmer for the foreseeable future. The 5 spot certainly helped that too. take pressures or ease pressures a little bit for Falcons pitching, and coming back with strike two swinging on Biggers. It's a full count now for the cleanup man in today's contest for the Aviators. 1 on, nobody down. And a full count. Palmer kicks, delivers, swing, and a miss. Strike three. First out for Palmer in this inning. His first strikeout, too.
Number 22, Eric Bennett.
Makes it 6 strikeouts for Falcon pitching now. 5 of those coming from Knight, the starter, who went 3 1/3. Palmer now an inning under his belt with the 2/3 work in last inning. That one, first pitch swinging and depositing it into right field for a base hit, and backed up nicely by Fuller. And it's runners at first and second now with only 1 down, as getting the base hit was Eric Bennett. Austin Trusty struck out looking and walked and scored a run, or had a run score with the RBI. That was part of 4 consecutive RBI walks given up by Falcon pitching. Palmer now, a little bit of trouble dealing with 2 guys on, swinging on that first pitch, hitting it out to left, making the nice read and the catch out there is Dom Perry for the second out now in this 5th.
Number 10, Braden Black.
If the Falcons are able to get out of this inning without any score, it would just need a 3 spot in the bottom half to walk it off winners by 10-run rule effect. As Palmer looking for the 3rd out of this inning, he bounces that first one in at 60 feet, about 4 1/4 inches, and it is 1-0. Braden Blatt, couple of walks, one of them brought home a run on the day. He has yet to register a at-bat on the day. Just a couple of plate appearances for Blatt as he takes it for a ball, 2-0. Looks like Jake Coral warming up. Just getting that arm warm in the Falcons bullpen, it looks like, momentarily. Joe Paris, Coach Paris, never plays it too safe, as wants to make sure he has arms warmed up. The amount of young guys that you see on this team as working a 3rd walk on the day, as maybe it's just something with that 7-hole today, as Braden Blatt for the Alliance Aviators now walked 3 times with 1 RBI, and Aiden Warmouth out of the 7th slot for the Falcons has walked 3 times with 2 RBIs. So 6 walks being drawn by the 7-hole today on both teams combined. Bags are full now and looking to go into the swing, but never committed on it with that first pitch, 0-1. As we mentioned, Kayvon Davis looked like he was starting into a swing, but held up last second. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Right at him, Stevie.
As Palmer looking to walk the tightrope and come out unscathed. Aviators at every bag. Davis steps into the box. The count 0-2. Palmer gets his call. Kicks, fires, swing, and a foul off to the right, and we'll do it again at 0-2. As this sun starts to really go down, you see the AF really start to illuminate in center field. Really a beautiful look in this ballpark when the light starts shining on it. 0-2, and inside it goes, 1-2, backing off Davis from the plate.
Good pitch.
1-2 pitch to Davis, and that one up the middle to Fuller at second goes the short way to Fiorentino at the bag, covering it at second for out number 3. Palmer walks the tightrope and comes out safe. We have the top of the 5th in the books. Falcons needing 3 runs to cross in the bottom half to walk it off on 10-run rule. We go to the bottom of the 5th right after this. Ty Bartell, ysnlive.com. Don't go anywhere.
You can see these players, get to know these names, get to know these coaches at a more personal level than truly you ever did before. And I think YSN has been a big influential factor in bringing us that level of personal connection that we haven't seen any other company truly be able to do. If my legacy goes down as being the voice of the Austintown Fitch Falcons, I can hang my hat on that and be proud of it at the end of the day. My name is Ty Bartell, and my sports network is your sports network.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Jimmy Sudman here, Director of Isle, Purple Cat, and Golden String. We are happy to support YSN and 2 of my favorite people, Scotty Mincher and Super Dave O'Malley. We are an agency that provides services for adults with disabilities. We infuse humor, passion, and joy into their lives. If you know of any folks with disabilities that need our assistance, please contact us.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the bottom of the 4th inning here on ysnlive.com. Ty Bartell joining you along with the call of tonight's action. It is Drew Kashak, Joe Roth, Brandon Popio due up. Falcons needing 3 runs to get out of this as Victor's Rome Biggers is now on the mound for the Aviators. First pitch swinging by Kashak ends up foul, 0-1. Kashak popping out to first, walking and hitting a single on the day, taking a ball 1-1. The 1-1, that one fouled off by Kashak, and now it's 1-2. Crossing over the 2-hour mark now in live game time here as we've entered into the bottom of the 5th. As that low for a ball, 2-2 now. with a 2-2. Biggers delivers and bounces it shy of the plate. Count runs full. Like we were saying, it's 10-run rule, I believe, any time after the 5th. So if it's to occur in the 5th or 6th inning, or if they have anything after the 5th. So yeah, 10 runs after the 5th. So can occur in the 6th, and that's a leadoff walk for Drew Kaschak. 1 for 2 day for him, but he has 2 walks. He's gotten on base 3 times now. Joe Roth flew out to left, flew out to right, and walked in today's contest. He's batting with a runner aboard and nobody out. As Joe Roth with a runner. At first, he swings and takes that first one. Cut on it. 0-1. As the 0-1 to Roth. And it misses 1-1. Putting some dents throughout this fencing are the Falcons. And Joe Roth, you can see the dents all within the fence. Works like a jump scare, does Joe Roth, getting me and Mark up here in the booth to jump a couple of times with his fouls back to the fencing, as that one getting in there for a strike. 1 and 2 for Biggers. As also wanted to note, a new catcher aboard as well for the Alliance Aviators in today's contest. They substituted in number 34, it looks like, and that is Gage Berlin, a senior catcher. As that misses, it's a ball. Count 2-2 now. Drew Kaschak was able to work the count full and ultimately worked a leadoff walk. Joe Roth looking to continue the success and hang a 3 spot to get out of here in 5. And try to get hauled up in between, and it is a called strike 3 swinging, say, across the plane for the strikeout and out number 1. Great day at the plate for Brandon Popio. 3 for 3, all 3 singles. A lot of the time jumping at the first pitch he's looking at. And like we said, baseball looking the size of a beach ball right now. As Popio steps in. First pitch to him is a ball. Taking off running is Kaschak, who gets into second base safely. Falcons with a runner in scoring position. Keeps Fitch wanting to chip runs away too. Try to preserve some arms as well. If you can, like we said, get 3 across this inning or 3 before the 7th, and you can maintain the lead what it is, you can get out of here a little bit early. As Rome Biggers with a 1-0 count to Popio, who's now swinging with a runner in scoring position. Sitting at second, that's Drew Kaschak. And Josh Lowe has moved to the on-deck circle for the Falcons. Swinging is Popio, popping it up behind the plate and making a catch for the out as it stayed fair, never touched the fencing. And making the out was Gage Berlin, 2 down now. And the first time Popio's been out. And it's a foul out. Josh Lowe in for Mason Petridis. His first look in the batter's box today. Swinging from the right-handed side. Runner at second for him as he takes a first pitch Strike from Biggers. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 to Lowe. Lowe throws the bat at it, makes it a tough play. Biggers going to cover first. It's over the head of him, and a run's going to come home for the Falcons as Josh Lowe, safe at first. Falcons now just 2 runs away from that threshold. Jake Coral coming in for Donovan Bell Sullivan in the order. He's getting his first at-bat. Josh Lowe at first, 2 down here for Fitch. First pitch is a ball, throw down to Lowe off the first baseman's glove. No damage going to be done. As Jake Coral taking aim against the right-hander, Rome Biggers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Count evens at 1. One pitch to Coral. That one takes a wicked bounce, and off to second base goes Josh Lowe. He'll be in there safely. It's 2-1. As Jake Coral ahead in the count with a runner in scoring position now. Swings on that one, cuts it back, and it's 2-2. Count now 2-2. Josh Lowe takes his lead off second. The pitch, and holding up there is Coral. Count now runs full. Count full payoff as that chopped third base side, running hard as Coral. Third baseman Gloves Fields throws to first and gets the out there for out number 3. 5 in the books, 12-4. Falcons lead it. We head to the top of the 6th inning. Right after this, Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com. Don't go anywhere.
It's storm season.
I think we're under the gun for some heavy storms over the next couple of hours.
And Storm Tracker 21 is ready.
This is probably the one we're keeping a closer eye on.
On air.
And locally, we're going to have a lot of eyes on our area.
Online.
All right, let's talk high-risk futurecast and the timing of this weather.
On social media and on our app.
Notice we'll have scattered showers on Thursday.
Stay ready with Storm Tracker 21.
The severe weather threat now through around sunset this evening.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Welcome back, everybody. Top of the sixth. Jake Coral has gone to first defensively. Josh Lowe to third. Stephen Palmer still on the mound. I'm thinking football, and I'm thinking like Arizona Cardinals or something. No, Stephen Palmer, excuse me, on the mound today. Came in for the Falcons back in that fourth as he got the last 2 outs there. Cleared the fifth. He's got an inning and 2/3 under his belt, and the first pitch strike to the leadoff hitter of the inning for the Alliance Aviators, Braden Blatt. Or excuse me, not Braden Blatt. It is Carter Bergera, excuse me. Bergera, Ty Young, Dylan Bell. The order due up here for the Aviators. Count now 1-1 to Bergera. 9-hole hitter, then the top, and the count goes now 2-1. Palmer. Looking to get the Falcons into the bottom half of this inning. Falcons needing just 2 runs now to force the run rule. Palmer now, the 3-1. That one in there for a strike, and trying to start towards first was Bergera. And it's in there anyway, 3-2. With the count full, Palmer takes aim, the payoff. Swinging, chopping it foul, and we'll do it again. 3-2. With the count now full, deep breath from Palmer on the mound. The payoff. Swing and a foul tipped and couldn't hold on to it that time was the catcher Roth, who is subbed in. I don't know if I made that substitution clear too. Donovan Bell Sullivan also subbing out. Joe Roth is in behind the plate for defensive catching duties for the Falcons. So new corner infielders and a new backstop for the Falcons entering in this top half of the sixth. Palmer again with the full count pitch. And that one missing the mark, and it's a leadoff walk for the Aviators as Bergera draws it. Second one of the day.
Number 12,
Ty Young flew out to right, grounded to second, and then flew out to right again. So a couple of flyouts and a ground out. 0 for 3 day for the left-handed swinging Ty Young. First pitch to him. Jabbed at a bunt, 0-1. As the runner takes off, the second pitch is in there for a strike and a safe call down at second. So a swipe of second for Bergera. And a runner moving into scoring position for Alliance. Ty Young now behind in the count, 0-2. As that missing the mark. Ball and 2 strikes now. Stephen Palmer has not allowed a run in his work, even coming in with the bags full. Roth with a nice pick. Count now, 2-2. Count now full as that one misses, and back-to-back full counts for Aviators. They've been able to work it. Bullpen getting active again for Falcon pitching. 3-2. That one runs inside, and back-to-back walks now. Drawn by the Aviators. Ty Young works that one this time. Dylan Bell walked, flew out to left, and a pop out to third on the day for the right fielder of the Aviators. Palmer finding the zone to start 0-1. Falcons looking for their 6th win in 7 games going into today's contest, as that one fouled off third base side. It's 0-2. Of course, we said only loss coming against the number 2 ranked team in the YSN Live baseball power rankings in the Ursuline Irish. Those two teams scheduled to meet again, though, in May, right back here at Richard L. Coppola Field. As that pitch up high, 0-2, throw down to second, and keeping it there is Shortino. As Carter Owens, I should also note too, checked in at second base. So everything actually on the infield, rather, with the exception of shortstop and the pitcher, has checked in. Grounder third base side, and we'll do it again at 1-2. Dylan Bell trying to get a little momentum generated here for the Aviators, who trail by 8. Trying to get some insurance runs, too, to also ensure that 10-run rule doesn't get put into effect in the bottom of the 6th. Taking all the way, called strike 3 as Palmer registers his 2nd of the ball game. His first looking 7 for Falcon pitching, and it's the first out here in the 6th. That brings up Ryan Bruni. Well, the spot for Ryan Bruni now being filled by Gage Berlin. As Berlin swinging at that first pitch, it's 0-1. It's Berlin's first at-bat in this ball game, and first look coming against Palmer. Palmer was able to get out of trouble in the last 2 innings without surrendering a run, the 0-1. Misses there, and it's 1-1. Stephen Palmer giving a look to the runner at second, delivers to the plate, falls behind 2-1. As Gage Berlin, the 2-1, taking all the way, and it's a ball, 3-1. Threatening to load the bases now, as Berlin trying to set up the cleanup hitter in Rome Biggers, who awaits in the on-deck circle with the bags full. The 3-1, swing and a miss, and the count now running full. Falcons needing a couple more outs this inning and a couple more runs across to walk out with the 10-run rule. Aviators were able to battle back, though. They got 4 runs drawn, and it was by this a lot of walks given up by Falcon pitching, and there's another one.
Number 13, Rome Biggers.
As Biggers, with the bags full, nowhere to put them.
Roll it.
Palmer looking for the double play ball. Biggers look for something bigger. He swings at that first one. It's popped up. And saying he has it was Joe Roth. As Roth looked like there might have been 2 calling for it. It was both. It looked like Roth and Palmer. One of them ended up with it. I think Roth ended up with the catch. So it's a pop-up to the catcher, Roth, for out number 2.
Number 22, Eric.
As now stepping in, Eric Bennett takes that first pitch for a ball. As that swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 the count now. You got to wonder now, is this 3 innings in a row? 2 of the last 3 for sure now that the bags have been full for Palmer when he's pitching. Might just be a pressure scenario. Maybe he just likes the pressure of pitching with guys on base and just getting a little bit of work with runners on. As the 1-1 is fouled back, 1-2. Tell that to Coach Paris. Probably drive him mad if that's the case. Count 1-2 now. Looking for that one pitch is Palmer to get out of the trouble again and walk the tightrope yet again. Palmer with the breath on the mound, getting the call from Roth. The 1-2 delivery. Swing and a grounder foul, third base side, and we'll do it again. If Bennett is to reach, I believe that it's Austin Trusty's spot in the on-deck circle. Palmer with the breath to kick the fire. 1-2 delivery, swing and a miss down low, and it is a called strike 3. Not tipped and stepped on the plate too to confirm out number 3. As leaving him loaded for the second time in the last 3 innings, Stephen Palmer continues to walk the tightrope. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Falcons needing 2 to finish it. We'll be back right after this.
Mill Creek Metro Parks is launching its first ever co-ed youth NFL Flag Football League May 14th through June 18th. Registration is now open for 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12U players. All games will be played Saturdays at the Wick Recreation Area. Sign up today and don't miss out on a chance to be part of this surging American youth sport. Backed by NFL Flag Football. Call or register today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Quality, customer service, and integrity. Those are the 4 words that have driven our success since 1957 at Joe Dickey Electric.
Joe Dickey Electric is one Mahoning Valley landmark business that stays current with the requirements of our customers. Family owned and managed, we are an electrical contractor and energy solutions provider. Every member of our team adds to his or her skill set through ongoing training. Residential, commercial, industrial, automotive, and more. We keep ahead of the needs of our customers with a fleet of more than 50 vehicles and 24/7 emergency service, so you're never left in the dark.
WRS Wealth Advisors, the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists. Located on South Avenue in Boardman.
To the bottom of the 6th inning we go. Falcons needing a couple to score to win it here as Aiden Warmoth gets another at-bat. 3 walks, 2 RBIs on the day. Has not registered an at-bat. 0 for 0. As he already ahead in the count, 2-0. As this 7-hole has drawn a total of 6 walks combined between both teams. Just something about it. He swings for this one and looks to get it in the hole. Nice stop by the third baseman, but a base hit. And hey, it's a 1-for-1 day for Aiden Warmoth.
Number 14, the second baseman, Carter Owens.
Great day for him. Waited 4 at-bats to finally swing at the pitch he liked, but he picked it out nicely and got a base hit. What a day, and what a varsity start debut here for Warmoth. Carson Fuller now or Carter Owens checking in for Carson Fuller, I should say. For Carson Fuller's spot, Owens now checked in defensively at second base in the top half of this sixth. Owens with his first at-bat of the day now, as it's 2-0 for him. Got to see Carter Owens get some playing time on the basketball court this season. Known for his three-point shooting ability. Expect to see the name Owens in the lineup of many Falcons athletics for the near future. As the 2-0 to him. Taking all the way, and he looks a strike into the glove of the catcher Berlin. 2-1. Bounces in front of the plate, taking off for a second and getting in there safely is Warmoth. Runner, I should say, in scoring position with the count 3-1 on Owens. Like we said, Falcons needing to plate 2 in this inning to win it. Pitch to Owens. Owens trying to go the other way. A nice base hit for Carter Owens. Running around third and coming home with the run. Warmoth gets it in as Owens gets to second safely with a single and a base advancement on the throw. RBI single nonetheless for Carter Owens.
Now stepping in for the Falcons, number 15, Brandon Stevenson.
As Stevenson now stepping in. The winning run now sits at second. Nobody down. Falcons just need to bring home that to finish it in 6. Stevenson takes a first pitch ball, 1-0. Ball again, 2-0. As Brandon Stevenson, at the very least, just looking to advance the runner. Owens at second, getting back in with a strike is Biggers. It's 2-1. Pitch to Stevenson, misses the mark, and now it's the hitter's count, 3-1. Top of the order, and Mikey Shortino awaits in the on-deck circle. 3-1 the count to Stevenson. Biggers pitch, and misses there with the walk, and now runners at first and second, still nobody out, and Mikey Shortino. Chance to walk things off for the Falcons here in the bottom half of the 6th. Mikey Shortino on the day flew out to center, had a 2 RBI double, and grounded into a double play. As that missing the mark and talking at the mound, Berlin and Biggers. Brief discussion as runners remain on first and second. Two-0 count, make it 2-1 after the strike finds the zone by Biggers. Like we said, at the very least, advancing the runners. Goal for Shortino as he hits that one to short, and a biff on the play, and Shortino going to be safe at first. They get the lead runner at second, but now the winning run sits 90 feet away for the Falcons.
Now batting number 20, Chase Lombard.
And Chase Lombard, chance to be the hero for Fitch and walk it off. Lombard just looking to get a little piece of something. Find some outfield grass or even just find an outfielder with a little bit of distance. Yeah, his first pitch is a ball, 1-0. If Lombard is to reach, Joe Roth awaits in the on-deck circle. That one bounces in. Nice pick by Berlin to keep it in front of him. 2-0. That gets past him. That might mean the game, as the very speedy Carter Owens, long strides that he takes too on top of that, just quickness that he already has, would probably already be home. 2-0, finds it at the letters, 2-1. Chase Lombard with a 2-1 count. Winning run, 90 feet away. The 2-1. Swinging a foul back. It's 2-2. As Biggers, the 2-2. Swinging a foul back again, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Runner at third, 2-2 to Lombard, and again fouling it back to the fence. What a battle we have here from Chase Lombard and Rome Biggers. I believe this is going to be pitch number 8 now coming up for Lombard after the 2-2 count, fouling 3 consecutive off. Looking for his pitch. He's seen a lot of them now. The 2-2. Taking it and working it to a full count now. A walk will load the bases for Joe Roth. Count is full. 1 down. The payoff. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Alliance stays alive for the time being.
Now batting the catcher, number 4, Joe Roth.
And the Falcons just need something to touch some outfield grass. And Joe Roth on the day. Fly out to left, fly out to right. A walk and a strikeout swinging. First pitch to him is a ball, 1-0. As the 1-0 to Roth, taking up high, 2-0. Roth getting ahead in the count on Biggers. As Roth cuts it back to the fence, count now evens at 2-2. Rome Biggers has a chance to get out of this one now before allowing that winning run to cross and at least give the Aviators a chance to swing the bats in the 7th. The 2-2 as Roth cuts on and fouls it. A mere 1.5 feet. from the Falcons dugout. We'll do it at twos. Twos on the board. 9-run lead. Falcons looking to force the 10-run rule here in the bottom of the 6th. That run sits 90 feet away in the form of Carter Owens. Joe Roth at the bat with the count evened up. The 2-2 swinging and hitting that one foul. And that one might make a visit to the softball field. Sidney Watts looking to move to maybe recover another baseball. I don't know if that's allowed if you throw a no-hitter in the same day that you have to go recover the team's baseballs after that. 2-2 the count here for Roth. Taking all the way, and he's worked the count full. Big pitch coming up as walk will load the bases for Brandon Popio, who arguably has the hottest bat in the Falcons lineup right now. He's 3 for 4 on the day. Payoff pitch, runner takes off, and it's a walk up high. Bags are full, and Brandon Popio with the opportunity to walk it off. 3 singles and a foul out to the catcher on the day. Popio aggressive on first pitches a lot. First pitch swinging, and that one is cut on and fouled. It is 0-1. Popio quite literally needing anything. A walk, a hit by pitch, a base hit, anything to bring home Carter Owens at third. Rome Biggers comes set, the 0-1. A little high, 1-1 now. Every pitch has that much more weight. Nowhere to put Popio now for the Aviators. Setting up the pitch. That one, chopper, third base side. It stayed fair. Going to try to tag him out, and they say getting the tag at third of Mikey Shortino. We got a top of the 7th to play here in Austintown, Ohio, folks, as the Falcons lead it by 9, 3 outs away from their 6th victory on the season. We'll be back with the top of the 7th. Ty Bartell, YSNLive.com, just seconds away right after this.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
My guy keeps it 100% of the time. He wants all 100, won't settle for 99. And it's more than stats, because there's people in those numbers. And I was one of the lost sheep. I'm so glad he cares for all 100. I'm 100% safe, 100% free, 100% love. I can be 100% me. He gave all 100 when they put him up on that tree. That's 100% passion for 100% free. So if I play in front of 100, or if I play in front of 2, there's an audience of 1 getting 100% of what I can do.
Welcome back, everyone, as we are here in the top of the 7th. First pitch is cut on swinging by Curtis Taylor. It's 0-1 here to start, as the Falcons needing to get 3 outs here. Coach Paris coming in to check on Joe Roth. Joe Roth saying he's fine. Mark Roth screaming "rub it" from the press box. And we're all ready for the 0-1 pitch now. As we said, Palmer out to finish it too. After coming in that fourth, he's got 2 2/3 under his belt. He gets ahead 0-2 to Taylor now. Palmer looking really good for the Falcons and stopped all that bleeding that was occurring in that fourth inning. And this is a game that almost kind of got away from Fitch there. It was a 6-4 game at one point, and the Aviators were knocking on the door. Ball and 2 strikes now, the count for Taylor as Palmer trying to put the finishing touches on this one. Jack Knight started, went 3 1/3. Trying to get 3 2/3 under his belt now. That would mean the pitching performances of Jack Knight and Stephen Palmer together would have gone the complete 7 innings and getting the outs at least registered for the Falcons. 2-2. Chopper to short, waiting on it. Shortino takes the hopper, throws to first, glove field for the out is Jake Coral, and there's 1 away. 1 down now here in the top of the 7th, and that's going to bring up for the Aviators. Looks to be number 4 and a new substitution in for Alliance. So looking in on the Alliance roster, it looks to be, well, his first name's Jacob. I could tell you that, folks. Schreckengost, as Mark Roth, my portable dictionary, and thesaurus, I guess is what you would say for that, helping me out big time with that. I took one look at that. I saw about 24 letters in that last name, and had to do a double take on it. But Palmer here with the 1-1 swing and a miss. Strike 2. As a lot of confidence, you got to figure both Palmer and Knight, as given head coach Joe Paris after going 3 solid innings apiece. Palmer especially, another swing and a miss. Strike 3. 4 strikeouts now for Palmer. More importantly, though, Palmer right now has come out and has pitched clean baseball, not giving up a run. And that right there has completed, well, he got the last 2 outs in the 4th. So now he's gotten 3 1/3 innings under his belt. As a first pitch ball, 1-0. As the substitution pinch hitter, I should say now, for the Aviators is Tremar Battle, senior. As taking that pitch for a strike, count evens out 1 apiece. Palmer's 1-1. And trying to frame it there did Joe Roth. No convincing of the home plate umpire. It's 2-1. Two-one pitch. Missing up high. 3-1. With the 3-1, Palmer gets it back into the zone, and the count runs full. Aviators down to their final strike. Palmer, with a deep breath, gets the call from Roth, now steps off the rubber. Palmer, back set, the payoff. Called strike 3, and that's it. As Stephen Palmer comes out of the bullpen and goes 3 2/3 innings for the Falcons, gets 5 strikeouts. Him in coordination with Jack Knight went 7 innings pitched and struck out 10 for Falcons pitching, as the win now sends the Falcons to 6-1 on the young season. Alliance now with the loss drops to 1-3. 2 hours and 45 minutes it took to play this one and conclude it here at Richard L. Coppola Field. And 13-4 is your final score in favor of the Falcons. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in and watching this broadcast of YSN Live Baseball. To our proud owner, both DJ Yoakley and Brian Scott, who were able to bring this game to each and every person unable to make it in attendance tonight. To our GM, Steve Leslie, who with his work with YSU Football, Bobsine Park Baseball, and YSNLive.com, the Mahoning Valley and YSN would not know what to do without Steve Leslie, and so we thank him. But most importantly to all of you who tuned in and helped support these kids, schools, and communities, you guys are really and truly what YSN Live is all about. And so we thank you. If you're tuning in from the Alliance area, getting your first taste of YSN and supporting the Aviators, we of course welcome you in and say hello to you. If you're right here in the Austintown area supporting your Falcons like you have done all season long, we of course welcome you in and say hello to you. Or wherever you may be in high school baseball, this is Ty Bartell bidding you all a farewell and a good night, everybody.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of your sports network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.
Be my luck, I'd fall.
Oh, I say that every single time. I worry. This thing's a death trap.
Oh my gosh, it's nice up here.
It is. It's pretty nice up here. Your press box has a little bit nicer look, but this one just has...
It's like such a great view.
Yeah, no, it's a great. Get this hooked up here. How are the bats? I saw you guys put
We are crushing the ball.
Again? You guys are playing again, what, the Tuesday against Talmadge?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't think it's Talmadge anymore.
They switched again?
We don't know. We're just going to play no matter. Like, we're going to play somebody
Someone's coming
but...
Because I heard they were talking Talmadge, but...
Yeah.
I don't know if something changed. All right.
Yeah, first, I don't even remember who it was. First it was somebody, then it got changed to Talmadge, and then... Now it's somebody else.
Alrighty, let me get this. And that was what, 13-0, Sid?
Yeah.
Should have ended that game.
9-0 now.
You guys are off to a great start. Let me see how this lighting is on you real quick. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I think we can work with it, honestly. Cool. See, told you you'd be getting used to this again.
Yeah.
Alrighty.